Okay, here's David, my Cherie amore.
Okay, I got it. This that probably wasn't.
That's okay.
Tape. But okay, so would you do me a favor while she's taping this and play the bass note
Sure.
that's going on? All right, so we're looking at my Cherie amore, and we've got chords like this. We've got an A major 7 to a D sus to a D7 to a G major 7, then an E sus to E7 back to the A major 7. So we're talking about how to create these chord sounds between two cellos, and we've talked about the bass part. One person kind of taking the roots and fifths in some kind of a rhythmic pattern, you know. Like this. So you sound like a bass player. You kind of
Okay.
play that part like a bass player. And now we're talking about, and that's the roots and the fifths of the chord. So Dorothy and I were just talking about playing thirds and sevens to start with, or things like that. So we're looking at double stop combinations that fill out the other notes in the chord, not being played by the bass player.
Mm-hmm.
So A major 7 is a A, C sharp, E, G sharp. Here's my C sharp on the cello, and there's a G sharp, and easy to make 1 to 3 kind of double stop. And could you play the A? And now we're moving back to the D sus. And what I'm doing here, the D sus to D9, I'm moving this shape back a half step.
Mm-hmm.
Because now my first finger is on C, the 7 of the D7 chord. And the G is the suspended, that's the 4 of the chord, so that's the sus part of it. That means to play the 4 most of the time. So here is the 7, and here's the sus, and there's the root. And now here's the D7, where I move the G to F sharp. And so now I have the 7 still under with C, and now I've got the third of the D chord. And now I'm going to move this back a half step once more and add my third finger again, and the chord is G major 7. So now I've got the third under my first finger and the major 7 under my third finger, and that's the G7 chord. Right? Now, I want to do that same trick where I play that sus to 7, except now I'm on E. So I want to get to E. I'm thinking, okay, I was just on the D sus thing, so I'm thinking I'm moving up and then a whole step up.
Mm.
So that's how I'm thinking about my move to here. And that's the E sus to the E7.
Okay.
All right? And now moving to a D major 7. is the F sharp and the C sharp.
Are you on an A major seven?
I'm on a D major
D major
7.
seven. I didn't see the D major seven now.
D major seven. Oh, down here.
That's on the third line.
Right. Is the F
Third
sharp.
measure. So I'm moving.
Okay.
So the G major seven, you're just playing the G and the D? No,
What?
G
The
and
G major 7, I'm playing
G.
B, which is the third, and F sharp.
Yes.
And now for the D major 7. I'm already here on the F sharp. I'm just going to bring my first finger and play that same spot. Because now that's the D major 7.
So you've got a C sharp there and you've got an F sharp. Yes.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's just, and they're in fifths. It's amazing. And we have our little combination again of the E sus to E7. And now we go to the G flat 5, and look, I'm going to move this back a half step. Wait, see it? Wait. Okay. There's the G, and there's the flat 5. So it's the same. We were here. And we just move it back a half step. So we resolve. There's the E sus. There's the resolution, and then back down a half step. And then the F sharp 7. Do that. That's not great. There's the F sharp. There's the F sharp right there. You could do that. That's not great. That's the 7 and the 5th. No. There's a 7 and that's C sharp. Yeah, that's the 5th and yeah, the 7 and the 5th.
So don't do the third in that case.
It's the third is being sung in the no, it's not. You know, look, you're in a,
Oh yeah.
just play that.
Okay.
You know, and it's that same